In honor of the Butte Elks Club, the Butte Archives built this huge elk, but it's nothing compared to the one the Butte Elks Club built more than a century ago. That was as big as a building and as impressive as that club's history.
A trolley car could fit underneath it. Cars could drive underneath it. It's one of those things that almost is too big to be true, but of course that would happen here in Butte.
It happened in July of 1916 when the Elks Club constructed a 62-foot tall elk that straddled the intersection of Broadway and Main Street. It was built for the Elks National Convention that drew more than 30,000 people to Butte. The Butte Archives has an exhibit on display all summer celebrating the history of Butte's Elk Lodge number 240 that was established in 1892. The archive crew even built a much smaller elk that actually took longer to construct than the original.
It took us more than 5 days. So as we were building this, I kept saying, you know, it took them 5 days to build this thing is all, which is incredibly impressive.
After the convention, Butte didn't know what to do with the massive elk statue.
They tried to save it, so they thought it could go on top of Big Butte. It could go to the Columbia Gardens, but they realized it just really wasn't feasible to move it. To physically move it would have cost a lot of money also.
It was dismantled, and since the plaster was mixed with copper ore, the pieces were sent to the smelter, an appropriate end for an elk made in Butte.
And I also think this is a really neat way to honor our elks currently. And I think the Butte Elks are really trying to live up to that standard that they always have and are still very active to this day.
In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.